gone from absolutely glorious sun to a cloudy, more mute May. So outdoor pond, koi are looking good after the 2 pp's. The one in question, the Sankey there, I've still been a little sulky. I've still been seeing it lower down. But I don't know whether that's because of the PP and also the change in weather, because we've obviously gone from, like, the pond is now 17 and it did reach 19, 20, and then it's obviously dropped down again. But they're all looking pretty active. Look, I'm over the pond now, so they're all active, moving about well. So that core's got to come out and it's got to be scraped. So the outdoor pond is looking ace. It really is. The blanket weed now is about fully died off now. Look, you can see the old blanket weed at the bottom there, look, and it's really clearing up and dying away. So what we'll do, I've not been down to the main greenhouse and or koi house to see what they're doing today. And what I have done, well, I'll show you when I get there. Not a lot, but it's pretty significant for me anyway. None of my new koi have come yet, so they've not come yet. God, everything now, we've had that sun for a week and now I've had that rain, everything is just growing. So hopefully there's no surprises in here, because I've not been in today. Still lovely and cozy in here. Oh no, no, got a dead one. No, bastard. What is going off there? Is it alive? What is going off there? I've got to turn my camera off, guys, and see to that fish. What a bastard! Last night when I come in, it was the only fish that did look a bit quiet, and I did think that. But what? Oh, fucking one of my best ones again. That's my Adam Bayer Kahaku. Doesn't look stressed. I'm going to turn camera off. What a fucker! Ugh. It's my mum's birthday today as well, so I'm not in the best of fucking moods. My mum's birthday, and she passed away last March. That is barely breathing. I don't know why. It's absolutely pristine, look. Nothing on it whatsoever. Ugh. Fucking. Ugh. So I've taken a scrape of that koi, and it looks like to me I've got skin fluke. It's got skin fluke and gill fluke. So this one here looks like it's got live bearers in, look. So I think that's skin fluke. The one lower down here, I think it looks like it's got eggs in it. You see in the sack in the middle, like a bulge. And that one you can see like little babies in its belly. What a bitch. So that's all I've seen on the scrape so far. The fish is in a bad way. Everything else looks okay, but this one, well, it's literally, I would say, yeah, it's a goner. That's literally gone since I put it in there about 20 minutes ago. I can't believe that has turned so quick. If you look at the gills, look, look. See the gills? So is that what gill fluke and skin fluke can do, or is that purely because today it's literally given up for some reason. If you look at its body, you would not put that as being ill. I'm absolutely gutted. So unless it's got some sort of gill problem, because the gills do look absolutely nasty. Look at them. They're not nice and pink or purpley, they've got like greenish on, but that could be the fact that it's dying. Because it is dying, it's literally dead. There's a bit of mucus on its head there, which I've not noticed before today. Oh God, how quick things can change. How quick things can change. It's an absolute beautiful koi. Do you know what? .48-49 cm. Looking real close up, you can see these like little marks that have come up, which would be really difficult to see and literally just rub off. Apart from that, you would not put that down as a dying fish. Oh, now what I did do last night, and I don't think it's got anything to do with it, it does make you think, is the 3 fish that were in here with that problem that I've been dealing with in here, I took them out of there, put them into here. So those 3 are there, look, as you can see, 1, 2 and 3. They're in there settling in. And because I thought, they're the ones that looked, you know, ropey-ish. Get them into a smaller system, get them in here and keep them out of here. And then I come in today and I've got that. Are a few flukes going to do that within that so quick without... I mean, I can see my video before last night and it wasn't like really sulky or anything like that. We'd really like to think, right, I've got to get that out and have a look. Gutted. I was having such a good day as well because I picked up a car, not a brand new one, but a second-hand car, and what a nightmare. I just thought I'd come down, come and check how they're doing, come and check how these are doing, and then go and watch Koi Wholesale because that starts at 7 o'clock. I thought I'd tap into that tonight. I've been enjoying that. We're just watching something on TV with me and missus, and we said, right, go and have half an hour down there. I'll come back or watch the end of this programme, get Koi Wholesale on, and now I've got this. So the fish I put in here was the snow asagi, look. The jingring, the Coda jingring tancho, goshki, with the lovely head spot there, and the can't even fucking talk because that's in my eyesight, and the kajaku, and then the jingring koaku there. Oh, Fucking hell. Sorry for the language. I'm gonna take this out, bowl it up and leave it here because I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I might have to put some just clove oil in it and just completely finish it off instead of it just suffering in a bowl to one side like that. I don't know. I just don't like doing it though. God. So I lost the Karashigoi last year, the Grow and Show Karashigoi. Yeah, I don't know. So the only thing done different in the last 48 hours is I've got the trickle back on there, which I've tested for chlorine with DPD tablet, DPD1 and DPD3, and that was coming up with nothing coming out of there, so that's obviously stopped on. Trickling in again, and then put them new fish in last night. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. I was going to try and save it, but it's looking like there's no point. I was going to get some potassium, not potassium permanganate, but I've got some praziquantel now. Praziquantel, 100% prazi. Got about 15 grams left there. So I was going to treat the pond, but so I'm going to have to monitor them the next few days, and at the weekend scrape them all, see if I can find anything else on them. Like I found fluke on these, that one dead easy within 1 minute looking at that slide. Found it. That one's been scraped. I didn't find anything on that, so I'll scrape them again, but I don't think they've got parasites. But I don't know now because they come out of that pond where that fish was in. What a fucking nightmare. There's chances. What are the chances? Easy Pod's pissing me off as well because the temperature's gone down. It was keeping this lovely at 24 degrees, but after 3 days the Easy Pod needs cleaning again, and it's choked the fucking pump, so it's not running properly through the air source heat pump. What a fucking nightmare. Well, I'm going to go to a positive now. At least this has not happened when I was on holiday. This is what I mean. What am I going to do with that fucking thing when I go away for a week? Nightmare. Anyway, guys, I'm going. I'm pissed off. Sorry about the footage. That is genuinely. I've literally come in here today, and that is you've literally videoed, well, seen what I've just had to do. There's no delay on the health of the koi or anything. I want to put that out there. Because that, as you can tell, it's a fucking goner. I've literally put it in the bowl within minutes. I'm getting a scrape on it, found fluke, and literally it's killed. I just don't think fluke could do that, something like that quick. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Because it doesn't look in bad shape, does it? Doesn't look, there's nothing to that koi that you'd have gone, bloody hell, that's no flash, not seeing it flash. In fact, it did, when I come in last night, I think I did see it flash. Give it one flash. What a nightmare. But you wouldn't just think it'd just keel over like that. I would have thought I'd have got more fucking warning sign than a flash the day before and looking a little bit lethargic. That was last night I spotted that. But I won't think I'd go from that. It's swimming around like this, a bit lethargic, yeah, but not. You weren't behaving exactly like the others. A bit like the one in the main pond up there, that's doing okay at the minute. That was more active than that one is. I don't know. What a game. Right, I'm going to pack up. Sorry about the video. I know it's brutal, but this is reality, guys. I'm not going to cover it up. That's literally what I've found, literally what I've come down and found and had to contend with. I'm going. See you on the next one. I'm back in the koi house and I decided to PP the pond. I'm going for it. I'm going to PP twice and get some proj in here. Cover all bases. I'm not taking any risks. The fish was absolutely, the one that died was absolutely riddled with gill fluke and skin fluke. So yeah, so if I PP twice, I'll PP again. It's now Wednesday. If I PP at the weekend, then a week later I'll follow up with some praziquantel, some 100%, and then probably follow up again 100%, and then that should do it. Now what I'm doing is I'm measuring the PP by MV like I did the main pond. That's on 5.8, 5.88, 8.9 MV, and I think I can confirm that the cactoile is, for me, definitely not accurate at all, because that's saying it's 233, and there's no way. What did I put in this? It was 12 grams has gone into this, 12 grams in 1,000 gallon, and they recommend not they, but the Absolute Plus that I've got recommend 1.5 gram 1,000 litres. So this is 5,000 litres. So obviously I've gone way above that. And it's the actual water before was about 150 MV. So it's 596. That's about 450 MV taken off the water from before. So yeah, disappointing. So it looks like I'm going to get in contact with cactoile. After about 3 weeks I contacted them, and because I was getting fluctuations with the MV going from one to the other, and same with pH. You can see there, look, you see pH then. Let's see what the MV does. Look, 7.7. Gone from 7.7 to 7 point, what was it? Yeah, that's something not right. .317 MV now, it's picking up. pH has gone to 8.1 now. Yeah, I might look stupid sometimes, but I'm not stupid enough to know that my pH is swinging from 7.9 whatever it was to 8.1 in the matter of 30 seconds to a minute. So if I'd have gone by the cactoile, gone back to 8.1 again, and raising this to about 600, they would probably be in a whole lot of trouble, because that's at 600 now, look. So this is pretty static. That 7.8 now, 7.7. What is going off? Yeah, I've had enough of that. Be contacting them, either get me money back or they can send me a replacement, because that's not right. Something not right with that. I don't know what it is. Anyway, they're getting PP'd. I'm PP'd off. See how they go in a bit. What a nightmare. Good morning. It has started a good morning now. It hasn't been a good morning this week because it's been absolutely pissing it down all week. We've gone from that glorious sunshine, basking in sun, greenhouse 24 degrees, to pond reaching 19 degrees, and now back down to what, 16, something like that. The indoor pond struggling to maintain 19.4, so I don't know what's going off there with that air source heat pump, the mini one. It's really struggling. I just don't get it, because it's I would have thought it'd be able to maintain. When it reached 24, I bumped it up to 24, thinking great, we're in the home run now, there's not going to be that many really bad lows, and if you do get the odd night, it shouldn't drop that bad. You can manage. So it's just obviously this last week, it's just gradually reduced because the sun's not been out all week, and yeah, it's just really struggled. So I've got the other unit, the first one, and I can confirm that that did heat okay. I was getting like a differential of 4.5 going into out. I know that's like too much to have about 1.5, but that just proves that I was getting a really good differential. Now this second unit they sent, I fitted it and I haven't achieved anything like that. So I don't know, my brain's just ticking, thinking this weekend, it's Friday, I'm just on my morning walk, as you can see, 7:20 in the morning, so I always get a morning walk in the week, Monday to Friday, 1.8 mile about, and yeah, put this other unit on and hope that that does it. Now, following on from that PP, as you can see, I did that Wednesday, and I've had a fucking torrid time since, I've got to admit. Wednesday was my mum's birthday, and as some of you know, my mum passed away last March. Not the March gone, but last March. So I weren't in the best of moods, you can imagine, obvious reasons. But anyway, I bought a car last week, a second-hand car. It was a 320 BMW 320i, so I'm now a BMW wanker. Low mileage, only 58,000 miles, beautiful car, red. Anyway, went to see that at the weekend. He rung me up yesterday, Wednesday, sorry. Do you want to come and collect it? And that was the day of my mum. So I thought, yeah, you know what? Get me out of a bit of a low mood, go and get that. And then I come back to the fucking dead coy, didn't I? So anyway, PP'd in. And it was the koi wholesale night when that koi died. So it proper, I just wasn't prepared for a fish fucking dying like that. So anyway, PP went in, measured it with the MV, and something just happened to the water, and I've never had it before. I mean, it turned like after 2.5, 3 hours. It just, yeah, after about 3 hours, it just turned into this horrible, I can't even say it was like chocolate, really deep. I mean, I never realised that I had that many organics in that pond. I knew I had a few, and so after I went about an hour into that treatment, the water was going like an orangey colour. So I topped up, and so I pushed the boundaries. I've got to hold my hands up. I'm a PP user, been a PP user for years, but I think I got a bit too confident and just went a bit, pushed the boundaries. So, cutting a long story short, after about 3 hours, the water was like sludge, honestly. It was just, I could put my hand in the Easy Pod and they were just like little tiny particles and like chocolate. It was horrible, really horrible. So there's been some sort of reaction in that pool and the algae on the walls or whatever. Bearing in mind that pool has only been up and running since last autumn. My main pond, which has got a plant filter, reacted nothing like that and is perfectly crystal clear now. Perfectly crystal clear. I've done this many times, but that pond, fucking don't know what it is. I think it's because that I cleaned the filter out beforehand as well. So anyway, after about 3 hours, one of them, the Achiba, started struggling. And another one were acting a bit odd, swimming a bit erratic and a bit fast into the sides and stuff like that, like it was getting a bit panicky. So I thought, right, I'm going to neutralise this bastard now with some hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide went in, neutralised it. You know, I thought, but it seemed to struggle to neutralise it, even though it went from the orangey, you know, that colour, it went to like, I don't know, like a greeny colour, like there was like loads of algae, like my UV had gone, but darker, dirtier. So yeah. In fact, it hadn't gone that bad by that time. Then I neutralised it. Thought everything's great. Everything seemed back to normal. Fish seemed okay. So that was it. But that wasn't it. So go day after, went to the pond. I normally do. First thing in the morning this was the first thing. Could not see one fish. Couldn't see any fish because of the water. Oh, fucking going off here. The water was that discoloured. Looked in the easy pod, and that micro K1 really had collected some shit. There was like rust in there. So that bubble went on that started getting cleaned. And at that point then I thought, couldn't see no floaters. I thought, that's fucking weird. I thought, well, there's not dead then. I couldn't see anything. Dropped a few pellets in. Nothing. Got my big net out, and I've got a big net. It must be 80 cm. Got that going in there. Trying to scoop at the bottom of the pond and stuff. Couldn't get nothing. Thought, where are they? Just couldn't catch them. So well, that's a good sign, but I couldn't see them. I nearly gave up trying to find them. Anyway, carried on scooping. Fucking dragged the achiever out. It wasn't floating. So odd. So changed this so my hands are aching. So dragged the achiever out, and at that point I thought, it didn't look like it had passed that long. There were no rigor mortis in there, anything like that. It weren't stiff. It was still quite floppy, but it weren't breathing. It had gone. So then I thought, fucking hell, I've lost a lot. I honestly thought I'd lost a lot. So carried on digging away for about another 5 minutes. Got the sturgeon in Snamasagi alive, not a problem with it. And I thought, I'm not putting it back in. I'm going to put it in the 2K behind me. I put it in there, carried on fishing, and I found a kawaku. Another one, another dead one. And at this point, I pull me my trug, bind up in my trug. Fucking gutted, man. Fucking twats on road. Gutted. Yeah, carried on fishing for another 5-10 minutes. Couldn't catch anything. Oh, I did. Got the little Cosmo goldfish that I've had for one of my first fish that I got from a little pond years ago. Got that out. Chucked that in my 2K. Carried on fishing. Couldn't net anything else. But I wasn't sure if something was one of them, or more than one, was dead at the bottom of that pond. But I couldn't catch anything with a freaking 80 centimetre net. I mean, it's massive net in that 5,000 litre pool. It's not even deep. Combed everything. Got my filter back on. Cracked on with my day. Went in a couple of times and the water was starting to clear. The easy pod was absolutely fucking rammed again. Honestly, like hand in, like little particles with brown. But it wasn't the same in the actual main pool. That was just like a yellowy colour now, like a bit of deep yellow where you could hardly see stuff. So anyway, I'm going to conclude this now because I'm home. So yeah, the Easy Pod was really collecting a load of shit now. So obviously on them pond walls, there's a lot more algae on there than I thought, and that PP basically had a reaction and nuked it. It must have been the strength that I went to, it must have just been that strength that nuked it, and 2 fish couldn't cope with it. Either couldn't cope, or I don't know why the kaku died, even though I found a load of fluke on it, gill and skin. I've never known gill fluke or skin fluke to take a koi out that quick, because it wasn't showing any real signs until 12 hours before. That's when I clocked it in my head. I check them every day. Hang on, that behaviour's a bit that's a bit weird. It's not the same feeding like the other ones, a bit off. Next day, dead. So I don't know whether something was going off at that point. I don't think it was, or whether just that one fish that just fucking died and couldn't handle the fluke on its gills, maybe, because the gills were, when I'd seen it, check the gills on the video, were necrotic. But was that due to it slowly dying overnight? I don't know. So I've lost 3 fish this week. I'm not going to go down there because fucking I'm pissed off with the hobby at the minute. I'll be honest with you, I'm really pissed off with the hobby this week. I can't be arsed with it. I bought a koi medicine book, funny enough, by someone called Lance Jepson or something. Looks a really good book. So I'm just trying to just keep it going down there, see how I go. Hopefully get a bit of mood back, because at the minute I'm pissed off. I've still got the 2 dead fish in a trug. Got to bury them 2 now, like I buried the other one yesterday, because I've been absolutely pissing it down yesterday, so I couldn't bury them. And yeah, what a game. So yes, I think what I'm going to do this weekend, I'm going to change lamb-stem the units on the air source heat pump. I'm actually outside my main pond, so let's finish on this pond. So, any words of wisdom there? All I could criticise myself with is maybe getting too confident with the PP and pushing the boundaries. But I'm a positive person, so for me there's always, when there's a negative, there's a positive. So the positive for this is, because I've pushed the boundaries, maybe, I know what those boundaries are now. Whereas before, I've never had that experience with it. So if it is direct link with that, I've got that experience now. So I know from our pond, that pond, what the boundaries are. It won't put me off using PP, I can assure you that. It just make me be a bit more, you know, super more. Now, main pond, the water temperature has gone down to 15.9. So let's have a look at these, because these are making me think now. I've just come to the pond, but quiet, look. Oh, in the morning. I can't find that. There's the one that had the trick, and that's moving about now. So what that's been doing is it's been a bit like them, and then it'll start moving about and eat and feed and stuff like that, which is good. So it is feeding, so I could do with getting that out this weekend and scraping it. Them 3 I'm opening just because of the morning, it's a bit chillier. That's one's moving now, look, and that chagoi is. So they're on the move now. So normally, when you have a bit of movement, they might go. There you go, look. They probably think, oh, what's going on? So I'm hoping that's good. It's still early in the morning. It's only 20 to 8 now. Then they're moving now, look. So that's not overly worrying me with them. But I've got to get these out, some of these out, or most of these out, off of them out, and scrape them, see if I come up with something else. So, on that note, it's been a grim one this week. I'm sorry. If you like this video, I don't know why you would, please hit the thumb up. If you've not liked it, hit the thumb down. If you're a subscriber, thanks for the support. See you on the next one. the next one.